Victor, niko live, hebu ingia uongeongee hapo, type vitu uingie tu, hata kama type hapo good morning. Hata tuna salamu, hata msalimiani. Kwani mlikuja mapema? Nataka uingie live hapo.
Watu wananiona.
Si ndio? Si ndio? Hizo takataka umefanya zote hakuna watu wamejoin. Sasa sio ndo nataka ujoin. Hebu enda ujoin.
Hakuna watu wamejoin.
Enda ujoin. Sema hapo good morning.
Kaka.
Umeona? Hey. Wapi? Tuzipangaje? Situanze kitu saa 6. Uende wapi? Hi everyone. Hello everyone. Hi Victor. Sasa hujajoin live yangu YouTube. Good morning. Who is the second person? Can't see the name. So today I want us to talk about suicide. Don't know if that is the correct pronunciation.
Nimeka pressure nikataa. Nilibidi tembee wakasema muda ndio nikaanza kuchukua. Sasa kwa na pressure kidogo kama ndio alikuwa metense. Si ndio ilikuwa ninaenda kuona ile siku nilikuwa ninaenda kuona ile.
How are you everyone? Victor, kwani ulienda?
Mimi niko.
How type?
You hapa kwa chat.
I've said we want to talk about men suicide. September is Suicide Month. Suicide Awareness Month. So I want us to create awareness around the same. So you can ask questions, you can raise questions. About the same. Thank you for those ones joining. Karibuni kwa live yangu. Anybody joining? Good morning, arise and shine. By the way, am I audible, Victor?
Yeah, we're audible.
Okay.
I see you're audible.
Excuse my manners. Excuse my manners, guys. Excuse my manners. It's also, you're not joining my live. I can see Peter. Good morning, Peter. Hi, Peter. Hope you're well this Monday morning. So tell me your thoughts about what you understand by suicide. Has anybody close to you ever been affected by suicide? Anybody? Victor, has anybody near you ever been affected by suicide? It's a beautiful Monday morning from where I am. Very beautiful. It's no longer cold. The weather is conducive. It's warm. Talk to me, people. So I since established that we don't say somebody died by suicide. No, somebody committed suicide. You say someone died by suicide. You say you cannot commit. Committing is like committing a crime, and so when you say somebody died by suicide, it's like you're saying somebody committed a crime of dying by suicide. So we say died by suicide. There's a shoot I did, I think, during my first shoot. I handled the topic. On suicide. It was actually a tribute to my colleague, a colleague that we were employed with, and they died by suicide. So I did a video. You can check it from my YouTube. And my guest that day, Mary Ann, taught us something on suicide. And suicide is very rampant. A lot of people, we've had so many cases of people dying by suicide. We have had so many cases in the recent past. And it's a topic that we cannot ignore, especially at the workplace, in our offices. Ati uso. Really? Victor, can you see me? Somebody is saying they cannot see my face, my beautiful face. Good morning, Ori. I've never come across any, but the topic is crucial in modern society and in different institutions. Yeah, the topic is very crucial, Victor. It's very crucial. So here is the thing. In 2012, when we got employed, one of my colleagues, a very close colleague, I guess he was going through depression from home or just in his life. And they decided, okay, they didn't decide, because I could also be wrong by saying that they decided to take their life. But I guess they went through a series of things for so many years, because before they attempted suicide, they'd been into mental institutions they'd been in mental institutions. They'd been booked for, what do they call it, rehabilitation. But every time they came out of rehab, they could rebound. It's called rebound. They could go back to depression, to the habits that were making them to be depressed. And finally, after so many times of going in and out of rehab, this time they said enough is enough. And yes, the worst happened. They took their life, unfortunately. So that is the closest person to me that has ever died by suicide. Peter, do you have any story of anybody who died by suicide? Victor has said none. Ori, do you have anybody? For those coming in, karibuni sana. Karibuni. By the way, guys, I'm in the office, so that's why you can see I am multitasking. I'm working as I'm on this live. Just sending an email. Ladies can multitask, so worry not about that. Ladies can multitask very well. Ladies can multitask very well. Yeah, so we continue on the topic. Oh, Ori says no one. He has never experienced no one dying by suicide, but he's saying he doesn't mind learning. Doesn't mind learning. It's a very crucial topic. It's a very crucial topic. And it's a topic that is affecting so many people. It's affecting so many people, especially at the workplace. It's something that is affecting so many people. I can see somebody else has just come in. I can see somebody else. Hi Nara. How is your Monday? How was your weekend? Yeah, so well, that's good to hear. Nara says it was good. He can't complain. That is nice, Nara. So let's learn together your thoughts about suicide, since it is worldwide. September is recognized to be suicide awareness month, and it is celebrated on 10th of September. 10th of September should be tomorrow or the day after. So that's when people commemorate and they celebrate the International Suicide Month. And my experience as a human resource practitioner, nobody wakes up like, I won't just I won't just wake up one day and decide today I'm going to hang myself. There are different ways of suicides, by the way. You can decide to hang yourself, like my colleague. He went up to the 12th floor of a building and he threw himself down. But others would decide to hang themselves, others would decide to take poison, others will decide to stab themselves, to shoot themselves. There's so many ways. So what I'm saying is that no one decides just to wake up in the morning and do that. It's a process. For somebody to get to a point of where they decide they're taking their life, it's a process. It doesn't just happen. So let me just put this call. Guys, a phone call came in and I had to pick it. Sorry. So as I was saying, it's a process for someone to decide that they have reached their end and they want to take their lives. It's a process. It doesn't just, nobody wakes up in the morning and decides today I'm going to do it. It is a process. It is a process organized in the mind. People are not talking to me. Victor ulienda wapi? Peter ulienda wapi? I need your contributions. It is lonely being live because you do not know whether you're talking to people who are there or they tuned in and left. So please engage me. Engage me, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Oh, you're saying you're listening carefully. Peter alienda wapi? I saw him somewhere. So it starts in the mind. It starts in the mind, guys. It starts in the mind. You start organizing it in the mind, and there are very many things that would lead to the same. There are very many things that would lead to the same. So many things that would lead to suicide. So many. And the most cause that I hear people say is depression. Depression is one of the major causes that pushes people to suicide. When someone is depressed, just a minute, guys, just a minute. I said I'm in the office and I'm multitasking, so bear with me. Bear with me. I don't know. So guys, keep sending your comments. Keep sending your comments. Engage me. Keep sending your comments. So, I was saying one of the major causes of that is depression. When guys are depressed and they think that they can't take this anymore, they find themselves doing the worst. So we always say a shared problem, which is okay. If you shared your problem with me, people have different perceptions about sharing. There are some people who say they can't share because when they share, they'll become vulnerable. Maybe the person that they are sharing with will spread their issues. they are not confident enough to be confidential. That is, in short, what I'm saying. But you don't have to share your problems with everyone. You can find that one person that you gel with, that one person that you trust, that one person that you are confident in, that you can share your problems with or whatever you are going through with, and then just share with them what you are going through. And just talking it out and sharing, for me, when I'm going through something and I talk about it, I feel some sense of relief. I feel some sense of relief. So even just sharing out is a way that can help. Instead of dying alone, they say you don't have to die alone. It doesn't have to be someone in the office. It could be someone even out there. As a workplace mentor, I'm always advising the people in the workplace not to die alone. Karibu Edwin to live. They say you don't have to die alone. You can share that thing with someone even outside the office. Your sister, your brother, your colleague, your wife, your friend, that friend that you can trust. So sharing is, when you share, it's a way of just getting some relief. And if somebody is sharing something that they are going through with you, don't start sympathizing with them. We had talked about the difference of, there's a video that we had talked about the difference between sympathizing and empathizing. Sympathizing is how do I say it? Kuhurumia mtu, like you're feeling sorry for somebody. The person that is sharing something with you could probably doesn't want you to feel sorry for them. They don't want you to sympathize. Most of the time, they want you to walk a mile in their shoe. Walking a mile in their shoe is now empathizing, trying to put on their shoe and trying to walk a mile with them. You do not have to say, I've also been through that. You do not have to say, I understand what you are going through. Those are unnecessary statements. The most you can do is just listen, tell them it is well, it shall be well. Offer a solution, not making the person sink more. You see, when you tell the person that I was there, I know how it feels and such shenanigans, you're making the person sink more. You're making the person discouraged more. So the best sometimes you can do is just listen. Listen without even commenting. Listen without saying anything. Listen. Offer a hug. Tell them it shall be well. But don't be judgmental. You know, there are some people who can make you even feel so bad because you shared with them. There are some people who can even they can even tell you, what were you thinking when you are doing this? So they make you even feel worse that you shared with them what you shared. So sometimes you can just listen without saying anything. Thank you for joining, guys. For review. Okay, so another way, if you are going through a situation in the office, you can approach your immediate supervisor, your leader, your boss, and explain to them what you are going through. If you need some days off, if you need to take some leave to go and clear your head, because most of the time it's our heads that are full of so many issues, and sometimes we just need some time to debrief. So we are talking now from an individual's point of view. You can always raise an alarm, you can always take some time off, go and rest, samanga, re-energize, re-strategize, and then come back when you are refreshed and such stuff. So yeah, you can take some time off to go and refresh and come back when you are fresh. Then most of our issues arise from finances. So you realize that so many people outside here are living way beyond their means. Maybe you earn a salary of 50,000. You go and stay in a house 30,000. You take your kids to high cost schools. The budget is so high. You want to buy expensive clothes. You want to go to restaurants. Sorry guys, phone calls. So that aspect of living beyond our means has really been an issue. And Victor, you're saying, tell us about who threw himself down the rooftop. It was a colleague. Sometimes back, like 5 years ago. Yeah, that was my first ever close encounter of somebody taking their life, and it was a horrible experience. I would not wish that for anybody. So if we all learned to live within our means, it will help. And it goes a long way learning about financial literacy. Financial literacy, I think it is, these are trainings that employers should consider for the people that are working under them. Financial literacy trainings, because a lot of issues could just be avoided if we learned about financial literacy. If we all learned to live within our means. Yeah, so sad. Yeah, it was actually so sad. It was actually so sad. Imagine somebody that you knew just doing that and just leaving us in dilemma. All of us were left in a dilemma. We didn't know what to do, where to start, and it was actually a sad experience. So if you are earning a salary of 50,000 and that is all the money that you have, how about looking for a house that Maybe you can pay 15,000, 13,000, 10,000, that range. And then you budget for food, maybe for 5,000 for the whole month. Then there are some people who say that they cannot, they must have like 20 pairs of shoes, because if they have one pair, people will keep on noticing. Imagine nobody cares. It's just in your mind. Nobody really cares that you put on one pair of shoes for 5 days in a week. It's just in your mind. So kitambulisho alilipishwanga Huduma Center Purity.
Kama 600. Tunaona nisachukua yangu juzi nilikwambia. 600. Oh. Sikuwa na juzi nikipata sina ID saa hii. Kumbuka nilikwambia nimeenda nikamwambia kwa sababu.
So sick.
50 imeongezwa. Mimi nimeenda juzi mtu. Sina pata zangu juzi nikitafuta. Nipata wale zangu. Hiyo ndio 1600 bro. Nikauliza
16 ama 6.
mimi nimeenda huko nikamwambia.
Ngoja, wait. It's also 1650 ama 600.
Sikwambia hata nikwambia.
Sorry guys for the interference.
You have to pay. My identification card. Easy frustration, then easy.
So guys, we are still going on with the conversation. Peter, you're not talking to me. I can see you and you're not talking. Please engage me. Sorry guys, I've taken care of the issue. Oh, Nara says so sad about your colleague. Yeah, Nara, thank you so much. So we are putting literacy ahead there. So other than just depending on your salary, as a workplace mentor and transformation coach, I always advise guys to have something on the sides that they're doing. One string of income is not always enough, especially in the current economy that we are having. So it's always advisable to have another stream of income just to supplement your salary. So you can find something on the sides to do. I see people come to the office with merchandise to sell. So over lunchtime, where I work, I see a lot of boot sales. There are some people who sell trays and trays of eggs. There are some people who sell clothes. There are some people who sell earrings. There are some people who sell cereals. There are some people who sell panties. I was looking for a better word to say underwear. I see people sell, those are things that are portable even in your handbag. So you can go get some underwear and come and sell to your colleagues, pairs of socks. Other than just depending on your salary, you can have something on the sides that you are doing to supplement your salary so that you are not financially constrained or you are not into debts. Because debts can be depressing. Can you imagine all the time somebody's on your neck? You owe the house rent, you owe what, you owe school fees. So debts can actually lead into depression. So other than just depending on your salary, you can have something on the sides that you are doing that can actually supplement your income. Yeah, so engage me, guys. Engage me, guys. Engage me, guys. I am multitasking. I am working and I'm on live. Who does that? Yeah, so yes guys, can see. Oh, Sid Steven, karibu live. Karibu. Karibu, Sid Steven. Karibu live, Sid Steven. So I'm planning to bring maybe tomorrow, the next day, I'm planning to bring somebody, maybe a therapist who is well conversant with the suicide topic, so that they can educate us on the same. So tomorrow or the next day, I'll go live with a guest that will help us tackle the suicide topic conclusively. I have not gotten somebody, but I am looking for somebody who is conversant, and then we can go live together. But we can continue engaging here. Yes, Sid Steven says financial literacy ni muhimu sana. Yes, actually a lot of our issues spruce from matters finances. A lot of the issues that we have are money issues. If we are able to control our money issues, we are good, because most of the issues that we go through mostly are money issues. Money issues. So I agree with you, Sid, that financial literacy ni muhimu sana. Financial literacy, if people were educated on how to save, how to spend. I used to have a problem of impulse buying. Like I walk into, maybe I'm just walking in the streets and I see something and I'm there buying something that I had not planned for. But I went through a financial literacy class, and now before I buy anything, I ask myself, do I really need this thing? If I don't need it, I don't buy it. So impulse buying, not budgeting our money, our finances, spending anyhowly, living out of wanasemangaje, living out of our finances beyond our means. Those are most of the things that contribute to depression. But there are other things also, not just finances, especially families. You could be going through an issue at home. Married men, I don't know if Victor is married, maybe your wife is on your case, anakusumbua, or you have a husband, you're in an abusive marriage, your husband keeps on abusing you mentally, physically. So you decide, I am done, I can't do this anymore, and you just decide to end your life. Or sometimes children, watoto wanakusumbua. I'm a mother of 3 Gen Zs, and my friend, it's not an easy thing, it's not a walk in the park. Those human beings, those humans can drive you crazy. You can actually be depressed because of those humans. I think parents to Gen Zs can attest to this. So there are quite a number of things that can lead to depression. Maybe you have these children and things are not coming up. You've tried your best and things are not just working out. So you feel like now the best thing is just you and the children. We've had cases where a mother cooked food, poisoned it, and gave it to the children. They ate and they all died. So we've had such cases. Those stories are all over in our media, TVs. We've had especially uniformed forces where we've had people, somebody killing the whole family, came with the gun from work, killed the wife, killed the children, and then killed themselves. So it's something that is really rampant in our workplaces, in our families. So it's not a topic that we just take for granted or we just take lightly. It is actually something that is affecting us so much, so much. And therefore, family matters, family issues have also contributed so much to suicide. Family issues. We are being pushed so much by your family. I know somebody that was telling us that he had so much on his plate. He was the only person that was working in the entire family. So the parents were putting so much pressure on him. He has to educate his siblings, he has to support his family, he has to send money in the village for the father and the mother. He has to also take care of himself, and that pressure, and maybe the salary is not that much, so that pressure led them to trying to eliminate themselves. But we thank God that case was rescued, was taken into therapy, and we were able to save that person. Yeah, so talking of therapy, you can also I always feel that it is a requirement that every workplace should have a therapist. Although a therapist, like I'm trying to look for the word, on board, mwenye anakaa hapo stationed there, like employers should consider hiring a therapist or a counseling psychologist in their workplace to take care of the mental issues that employees go through. However, talking to employees, they said they don't trust a therapist that is employed, because they say this is a person that they are familiar with, and they won't be confident, or they won't be comfortable sharing their issues with them, because somebody that fellow employee, you are with them every day, you talk a lot of nonsense with them, a lot of things like they're there every day and they know you. So most of them were saying they prefer a therapist that comes maybe once in a week or twice in a week, as compared to an employee, a therapist employee that is there. So I always feel that a workplace should have a therapist on board. So I don't know what you think about that, guys. Should workplaces have therapist employees on set, on board, or should they be bringing one from out? Victor, what do you think? Should you have a counseling where you are employed, or you are not confident to tell them your problems, and maybe you should come from outside maybe once in a week? What are your thoughts about that? Let me hear your thoughts. Peter, you can also contribute. Would you prefer counselor mwenye ameandikwa kazi hapo, ama mwenye anakuja tu kuwaona mara moja kwa wiki? Let me put it in Kiswahili. I had a colleague saying the one that comes in once per month. Once per month is not a long time. Yeah, so there are people who prefer people that comes in once per month. Others are saying once per week. I can see Nara is saying once per week. My colleague just said once per month. So I don't know if you'll put all your issues for once per month. But my take, if you asked me, I prefer somebody that is there always 24/7, 5 days in a week. My take. So if you have a counselor, a therapist at your workplace, they are paid to help you. So don't let them just sit there the whole day, because that's another challenge that counselors have. They sit in their offices the whole day with people not going to talk to them. So they are actually paid, they are there to help you. So if you manage to have one on board, make use of them. I can see Edwin is saying counseling is very expensive. I agree. Counseling is very expensive if you are paying from your pocket, because the last time I checked, the counselor that was my guest, they were saying that they charge 2,500 per hour virtual sessions and 3,000 physical sessions. So yes, counseling services are not cheap. They are very expensive. That's why I'm saying, if you have a counselor on board where you work, take advantage of them. I know many universities, many schools have counselors on board. I don't know about workplaces, but some government institutions, actually it's a requirement in all government institutions, but there are few ministries that have actually a counselor. Where I used to work before I came to my current workplace, there used to be a counselor on set of who people never used to go and see. I don't know why, because of the reason that I've said. So I don't know if it is a wasted resource that somebody is there but not useful to people. People don't find them. People don't have the confidence to go and talk to them. So I don't know. There are so many issues surrounding it. But on the flip side, there are free counseling. There are so many free counseling sessions. I think if you go to, what is that building called? Teleposter. If you go to Teleposter, there are free counseling services there offered by the government. And there was a debate about SHA including counseling services in their services. I used to hear that NHIF used to give. I don't know if SHA complied. But my issue, what I'm saying is, if you have, since counseling services are very expensive, if you have free counseling, if you have a counselor on set where you work, if you have counselors, if you know a free counselor somewhere, make use of them. Make use of them so that you get help. Mnanisikia? No, me, I'm not a counselor. I would lie to you, I'm not a counselor. I'm not a therapist neither. I am a human resource practitioner. I have done human resource, HR. So I would not really help you in terms of counseling or therapy. I would try, but I will not really do it efficiently like a counselor would. A professional counselor would. I would give you professional help on matters human resource or matters workplace, because that is my passion, my interest. But now when it comes to therapy, I am not the best person. Watu mmenyamaza. Victor, umeniacha? Oh, you said you think someone from outside. You don't prefer somebody from inside. You want somebody from outside. Kwani, what's it with people from inside? What are the reasons why you don't like people from inside? What is it with people from inside that you don't like them? Peter, why don't you like people from counselors from inside? Why do you want from outside? Guys, you've not liked my live. I think to like, you tap. You tap the screen to like. You guys are not liking my live. Whew. I think I've done very well on this live, because the last time I tried going live, people are saying they are not hearing me. There was sound problem. I think my laptop has an issue with sound. So today I've gone live on my mobile phone, on my cell phone. That's why there are so many phone calls coming in. So I think I want to end the live now. It's been an interesting 1 hour having a conversation with you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. And as I've said, maybe tomorrow or the day after, I'll consider going live with a professional therapist or counseling psychologist, so that they can actually explain to us in details issues, suicide. But even as I log out, I would like just to encourage you. I would like to encourage you guys that if you are going through anything, if you're going through an issue, don't die alone. We are here to help. Your colleagues are there to help you. Most of my colleagues nowadays have been taken through the HRs, have been taken through we've got trainings that take through people through the counseling issues. So you could actually get help. So don't die on your chair alone, because apparently people sit on chairs with, you could be seated on this chair like I am seated here today, but there's so much going on. So find help. Don't die alone. Find help. There are many people that are willing to help you. If you can't find help inside the office, find help outside. There are many people that are willing to help you. So don't die alone with your issues. Don't die alone with your problems. And it has been so nice coming to you on this live. Thank you so much. Bye bye. So how do I end this live? Banange, how do I end it? Guys, I'm unable to come out of this live. How do I come out? Are you sure that you want to stop streaming? Yes, I'm sure.